Friends, hope all is well. Happy Mondays. I wanted to do this video to discuss further how will you liquidate your silver 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or even 20 years from now. For the sake of this video, let's pretend that you and I have been saving silver for the last 5 years. And in those 5 years, we were both able to accumulate a total of 1,000 ounces each. Okay. In those 1,000 ounces, 800 ounces, we have some maples, eagles, rounds, and some bars. The other 200, we have some wildlife and some perth mints. My question is, how will you liquidate your silver to get your lump sum check or lump sum cash? I'll tell you what I won't do, and that is to trade my silver to a pawn shop. I did a little experiment last week. I drove to 3 pawn shops in the West Los Angeles area, Santa Monica, and I brought with me a 2013 Eagle bullion. First up, I went to greet the owner in Santa Monica, and I told him, "Hey, I have a lot of these eagles. How much will you pay me for each ounce?" And do you know what he told me? He told me he'll pay me $18 each ounce. What? Yeah. $5 below spot because last week silver price was at 23. I didn't say anything. I was nice. I was just basically just testing out the waters to see what information they'll give me so I can share it back here. And I told him, "Great, I'll consider that. Let me shop around here." And I was looking for their silver, and I found it. They did have some eagles, some 2013 eagles, but guess how much they were selling these for? $40 a coin. Not in a slab, not an MS69 or an MS70 coin, not even a proof coin. Just a regular Eagle bullion, just like this, but for $40. Are you effing kidding me? So they'll buy my silver at 18, sell it for 40. I get it. It's a business. They have overheads and they have to pay their lease. I completely get that. But it's not an avenue that I will ever go to, ever. Now, the next 2 pawn shops I went to, one was offering me at 19. And the other one was also at 19 as well. 19 an ounce for these eagles. So I just wanted to see what they will say so I can experience it. And if it's not good, then I will never consider it ever again, which I won't. And besides, pawn shops, they're not really experts in precious metals. It's not their main niche either. They're pretty much experts in everything else, like video games, to porn, vintage books, and vintage jewelry. But as far as bullions, it's not their line. It's not their main expertise at all. And besides, they have to buy low to sell high, so you will not get spot price for your silver, unfortunately, at the pawn shop. Now, it might be different in Chicago, it might be different in New York. This was my experience in Los Angeles, so you might want to try it out if you want to, trade your silver back for cash. A pawn shop is something you might want to consider because they will give you cash right away, but I don't think it's a good idea. But you have that option. But for me, I'm going to X out pawn shops, no go. But next up, local coin shops, LCS. Local coin shops in my town will gladly pay spot price for my maples, eagles, generic rounds, and bars. So if I have 800 ounces of those, I will actually consider trading it back to cash. So again, if I bought my silver at $15 or $14 5 years ago, and spot price today is at 22. My local coin shop will gladly pay spot price, and I think that's a good deal. I'll consider that. But what about the other 200 ounces of silver that you have, which are Perth Mints and your Wildlife series? Here's the information I received. I explained this morning to the LCS agent that I have those, and you know what he told me? He told me they'll pay a little bit higher for those. The final number was at 24 each ounce. So let's say it's a Kookaburra. They'll pay you 24 for these. Just $2 over spot. I do not know what to do with that. I don't have a lot of those yet. But if you do, how would you do it? Or would you still go to a LCS if you have the Wildlife series and you have a lot of the Perth Mint coins? Let me know. Post so we can all learn. I know a lot of us are buying Australian coins, but to preserve our wealth. But if the local coin shops is only paying us $2 over spot, it might not be worth it going there. So the next avenue to liquidate your silver, ebay.com. So again, pretending that you have 1,000 ounces of silver, will you use eBay to get rid of all of it? I will use eBay this way if I'm put in that situation. I will probably sell the good stuff coins, your Perth Mints, your Wildlife series, or your African Somalis. Those are going to be sold on eBay. And your MS69 and your MS70s. I think people will get maximum profit using eBay for that. And even then, even after all the fees, like your PayPal and your eBay fees, even then you will still make money, I believe. However, there is work to be done, like taking lots of pictures, writing the ads, answering people's questions via email, monitoring your PayPal, and packing, shipping it out on, using UPS or USPS. Some work need to be done, and you will probably liquidate your silver in a few weeks. Now, if you have, again, pretend 200 ounces of the good stuff coins, might take you a few days, but I'll definitely use eBay for the good stuff. Hope you guys find this video enjoyable. If it were me, if I had that 1,000 ounces of silver that I have to liquidate today, I will probably do 2 or 3 things. Number one, if I had 1,000 ounces of silver, I will extract the maples and eagles and philharmonics, extract those and sell those at the local coin shops and be done with it. Now the rounds and bars, those generic rounds and bars, as well as the Perth Mints and the Wildlife series, those are going to be sold on eBay for maximum profit. That's how I will probably do it. Or I can take all the 1,000 ounces of silver and ship it back to your online bullion dealer like AppMex or Provident or somewhere else. Ship it out, insure it, let them assess it, and then get paid. Or you can also do the Craigslist route, which I'm not sure about, but if I had to go that route, I will probably bring a safeguard with me, my friend who is from the Marines, and we will probably meet at a Starbucks, and that's where we will make a deal safely and be done with it too. I might. It's not my first option though. So let me know, how will you liquidate your silver in the future? If you have any other ideas about this, let me know. Post it or respond. Okay, this is very important because one day you and I are gonna have to liquidate. That's just the way it is. Okay, so how will you? Keep stacking, Pay yourself first. Peace to you. And lastly, I forgot to mention, if you are selling 1,000 ounces of silver back to the local coin shop, or probably even at a online bullion dealer, you might have to fill out a 1099 form if you are going to be trading 1,000 ounces of silver back. But here's an interesting information that I got speaking with Coin Connection just a few minutes ago in Pasadena. These 1099 forms are optional. So I'm not sure if there's any truth to that, but if it is optional, then it is optional. Thank you. Bye-bye.